I hope this is working okay. I'm using what's usually my still camera for making this video. The reason I haven't been using my other action camera and why there's been no on-bike footage is I managed to lose the lead for charging the batteries. I had it when I left, but somehow I must have left it behind in a hotel room, so until I get to the shop where I can buy another USB lead of the right sort, I'll just have to use this. Okay, it was an interesting day today. I left Biarritz. The weather was a bit overcast, and made my way towards Spain. Now, I think I mentioned in the last one about crossing a border, but unless you actually know where the border is, you can't really tell. There's no sign. All there is saying the name of the change of county. And on the French side, from Biarritz onwards, most of the road signs are in French and Basque. Then round about the border they seem to be in Basque only. And then just after the border they go to Basque and Spanish. So unless you're paying attention, you can't really tell at which point. I realised that I was crossing a river, but it's just an ordinary bridge. You drive across and that's you in Spain. Anyway, moving into Spain, you notice a lot of differences. The architecture strangely changes straight away. I mean, strangely houses look different, and it's not long as you're travelling along that you come into hills, and it's a bit more hilly. The road I took ran along for part of the way along the coast, so I went through quite a lot of really nice seaside towns. Well worth a visit if you're in the area. Because my sat-nav's working again, I set it to no motorways and no toll roads, so it took me all the way on back roads, including it took me through Bilbao, which is a particularly attractive city, and but very busy. Obviously I couldn't really stop realistically. The Guggenheim Museum is absolutely stunning. I went past on a piece of elevated road. After that was out into the countryside. The weather was still a bit grey, it was probably only about 18 degrees, and I had spots of rain now and again, but they didn't really come to anything. Although one bit, I was riding on very wet roads, so they'd obviously had some heavy rain round about there. Then you get into the hills, this is the start of the Pico di Europa mountains, and wow, what roads, fantastic roads. It reminded me of the Alps, but a lot of the roads are tighter and steeper, so I had a good ride over those, except for one high pass I went over. I didn't stop and take a photo at the top because I'd ridden on about 10 kilometres of roadworks where the road was almost entirely gravel, which was interesting on the bend, shall we say. After that, I came into Potes, which is a town I'm staying in for the next 4 days. This is in the centre of the Pico di Europa mountains, and I'll be exploring from here. Instead of a hotel room, I've hired an apartment, and I don't know, I'll give you a quick look round. There's a living area here, there's a little balcony, it's got my washing on it. It looks onto a kind of inner courtyard, like even real stone walls and everything. You can see the mountains in the background. I'm quite pleased I'm on this side of the building because the road outside is quite busy. If I can shut that door. The kitchen over here, which is handy because it's got a washing machine. I've been able to do all my washing, and there was a supermarket just round the corner so I can buy stuff. Here there's a small shower room. It's actually quite a big shower room actually, but a small shower. You can see, and then so that's all quite nice. And there's a really big bedroom through here. So I hope that light's not from the window. Waiting out there. So that's back through. So that's about it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to have a day off the bike. That's 5 days, every day I've been riding, because today it was another 8-hour day. I didn't think it would take anywhere near as long, but once I was in the mountains, the roads are actually pretty slow, and so they were you know, that held me back a bit. Another thing I'll because I've never ridden a motorbike in Spain before. The thing that's strange here is at the petrol stations, people come and serve you. Now, I've not seen that for a long time. I did that one time when I was, as a job when I was about 16, 17. I used to go and serve people petrol, but it's pretty well disappeared, certainly in Britain and France, but Spain seems to be, that's the norm, so someone comes out and fills up your bike for you. Okay, more tomorrow, and I'll have a good walk round the town and see what's here. Okay, that's enough for now. Bye.